There are moments when your face enters a conversation before your words do. I caught my face doing that this week. I was helping someone who was having difficulty hearing. He kept talking over us. He was becoming argumentative. The people around him were getting frustrated. And so was I. I hadn't said anything inappropriate. But if you had looked at my face had already said enough. We have a tendency to let someone else's tone, someone else's posture, someone else's stance to get under our skin, where we sometimes feel our jaw tighten, our shoulders rise, and our face begin to change, even while we're working hard not to speak out of turn. We often find ourselves still choosing our words carefully, answering the question, giving the information, doing everything the moment requires, while our body is saying what we're working very hard not to say out loud. Have you ever caught yourself doing that? Our words were still professional, your voice still controlled, but your face had left the meeting. Your shoulders have tightened. Your patience has packed its bags, and the other person can feel every bit of it. This week, I watched someone handle a different conversation beautifully. She didn't match the other person's frustration. She made room for what they were experiencing, explained what was happening without becoming defensive, and gave them somewhere to go next. You could almost feel the argument leave the room. The person still didn't get everything they wanted. The situation, it didn't change, but the way they experienced the situation did. And while I was watching that conversation, I recognized something that was easy to miss. The words mattered, but before those words could create safety, the person carrying them had to feel safe enough to deliver them. That made me look at my own moment differently. Before I could change a conversation with my language, I had to check my energy carrying my language. So in the moment, I had a decision to make. Could I clear my energy enough to stay in the conversation? Could I relax my face? Could I lower my shoulders? Could I respond to the person in front of me instead of the frustration rising inside of me? And if I couldn't, could I step away long enough for someone else to help? Because I couldn't release that frustration in that moment, I chose to step away. Someone else stepped in. The customer received help, and I had to look at myself. Leadership sometimes happens right there, in those 3 seconds between what you feel and what you allowed that feeling to do. You don't have to stop feeling the emotion before you stop the emotion from choosing your behavior. That sentence has stayed with me. You can still be irritated. You can still be tired. You can still feel misunderstood. And you can decide that the emotion will not speak for you. Before your next difficult conversation, ask yourself, what's entering the conversation before my words do? Check your face. Check your body. Then check your energy and decide, am I safe enough right here? Am I safe enough right now? And then listen for that answer. Pause. If I'm not safe, do I need to step away and return differently? You may not get it right every time. Sometimes you'll hear yourself while you're still talking. That isn't failure. Pause for a moment. Take a breath and choose what happens next. So the next time you feel that reaction rising, ask yourself, what has this emotion already chosen for me? My face, my posture, my tone. Then take one of those choices back before the next words leave your mouth. Notice, choose,